Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the Love Circle. Shalom, blessings to each and every one of you today. Where are you watching from? Please drop in the comments where you're watching from. Thank you so much for joining in today. It is an absolutely wonderful day today. The weather is gorgeous outside today. Get outside and take a walk, take a stroll. Allow yourself to be under the sky. Let that sun penetrate into you. And today I just want to encourage each and every one of you to take the time to celebrate life every day. We never know what may come, but we need to be prepared for whatever comes. And this prayer live stream is a little different than the others because I have a specific word to share with you, and the word is endurance. The word is endurance. We have to be sure that we endure. We have to be ones who know how to endure. It is so important to endure. We need to endure. And you may say, what does that have to do with right now? Why do we need to endure? Because endurance is important. We need to endure, and some synonyms for endurance is patience. One is patience. Another word for endurance is to be in that place or space where we endure, where we allow ourselves to go deeper and expand, where we don't give up, where we are immovable, where we are anchored and planted in the right foundation. It's extremely important that we have endurance. Endurance is going to be what is going to get us to the next level. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to endure and to let endurance be your focus. Don't give up. Don't quit. Do not give out. No matter what it is. There are obstacles that come to everybody. Nobody in this earth is free of obstacles, but I want to encourage you, regardless of what you believe, regardless of whether you are one. Thank you for joining in. I can't understand how to say your name, but thank you for saying nice. So we have to be ones who endure. We have to be patient. We have to be ones who know how to endure the right way, the kingdom way. We have to endure because endurance is important. It's so important to endure. It may seem like a small word. It may seem like something that's not significant, but I'm telling you, it's very significant. Endurance is what is going to give you what you need to be propelled into that victory, to be pushed into that promise, to be moved into that miracle, because the miracles are going to come regardless. But we need to be able to see the miracles and understand that it is a miracle, to know when the promises are fulfilled, to know when something is a blessing or someone is a blessing. So it's a lot that goes into it, but we have to endure. We need to endure. Endurance is extremely important, especially now. Please do not quit. Please do not give up. Please do not give in to hopelessness, helplessness, powerlessness, and any of that other that is of negative connotation. We have to stay anchored in what is good and positive and productive. We have to allow ourselves the time and the space to comprehend what we need to know. Miracles are instant. Miracles happen at the snap of a finger or quicker. So a lot of times one second, I'm getting leaves all over the place. A lot of times we have a tendency to focus on the past or be over concerned about the future, but we need to be ones who live in the here and now. Yes, we should prepare to some extent, but we have to get to that place and space where we trust and depend on our Maker, our Creator only, not on any person, place, or thing, because a person can fall, a person can fail, a person can leave this earth, a place can be demolished, a thing or something can be removed, or it can fade away or whatever. It can be removed from us. So we have to remember our Maker, our Creator is the one we need to trust, the one we need to know, the one we need to understand, the one we need to be obedient to submit and surrender everything. Because right now, what happens next in your life depends on you. It doesn't depend on anybody else but you. You cannot buy a blessing. You cannot buy a miracle. You cannot buy a promise. Sorry for the background noise. The car was revving. I'm outside. It's so nice outside today. Get outside and take a walk. But we're not here to buy and sell. We are here so that we can encourage others and we can encourage others that are having a very difficult time, so we can encourage ourselves, so that we can help those who are helpless, to give hope to those that are hopeless, to give empowerment to those who feel powerless. Because I'm telling you, yeah, that's a plane. That's a sign. That's a good sign, a very good sign. Sorry for the background noise. I have no control over that. We have to allow our minds and our hearts to be cleansed and purified and refined, so we don't repeat those patterns and those habits that are not good for us. But we cannot condemn ourselves or others, and we cannot continuously criticize ourselves or others. We cannot be in a place where we're constantly having a pity party about whatever happened to us or others. We have to get to that place where we are like soldiers, because we are ambassadors, and we have been given a lot within us. It only has to be pushed out of us. So you have to keep pushing until something happens. You have to keep praying until something happens. You have to keep praising until something happens. But be sure that you're praising our Maker, our Creator, and not people. Yes, people are to be recognized and get recognition, but we should give the highest accolades to our Maker, our Creator, who is by far the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. There is no word that can describe our Maker, our Creator, who truly has no name, but We need to get to that place where no matter what happens, we are going to allow love, joy, peace, kindness, compassion, and generosity to reign and rule in our lives. We cannot be selfish or stingy or greedy or gluttonous and expect to get the full, that's right, the full package of all of the blessings. We have to be selfless. We have to be sure that we understand that love is a sacrifice. So I want you to truly comprehend and allow your hearts and minds to be saturated in uncontaminated, unconditional, immeasurable love. Love that gives without expecting anything in return. It's so deep, but I'm telling you, that love that you need to have bubbling up and overflowing in your heart, in your mind, in your actions, and everything pertaining to your life is going to open all of the doors that you need to be open. Now, we are not to give to get. That's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to care and share, because to love is to give, and to love is to care and share, and to love is to forgive. Forgiveness is not always reconciling with somebody that hurt us, but we need to forgive and let it go and allow the other person to be released from that burden, to be released from that particular situation. However, we have to get to the place where we understand that we can be perfect. Hi, how are you doing? Trying to see your name. Shub? It looks like Shub. How are you doing, Shub? Thank you for joining in, Shub. So we have to understand something, because I have a question for all of you that are watching on the live or the replay. Are you going to show up for yourself and invest in yourself and be one who is a friend to yourself, or are you going to be one who is a slave or a servant? Because our maker, our creator, has put all of us here so that we can be ambassadors, friends. Some like to use the analogy heirs, royal heirs, or whatever, but we are all kings and queens. Regardless of what anybody thinks about you, you are a masterpiece. You may not see it, you may not feel it, but you have to know it. It's not enough just to believe or think anything. You need to know it. And a lot of times, what we think is the truth is not the truth. So we have to be sure that we are allowing ourselves to receive the truth, because the truth will unlock the doors to freedom. And we cannot live the abundant, victorious, prosperous, wonderful life, blessed life, if we are still in a place where we are chained to the past, or where we're chained to lack and poverty, or where we're chained to disappointments and discouragements, or where we're chained to someone or something that has nothing to do with our lives. We cannot waste time like that. Time is too valuable. You cannot get time back. Yes, of course, you could go out. You could make some money. Money is paper. Wonderful. You can make some money. Money is a tool. You can make some money. Money can buy some things, and some things money cannot buy. Money could buy you a car, a house, some clothing, some food. But it's not always necessary for you to have that to receive what you need. You don't always need money, gold, silver, diamonds, pearls, or rubies, or whatever to get what you need in your life. What do you need more than anything else? Favor. We need divine favor from our Maker. We need that uncommon favor, because favor will open doors that money, gold, and silver cannot. And you may say, well, I don't know about that. Well, it is the truth. I know many people that have favor and have experienced incredible favor in their lives. You could call it whatever you want. Maybe the word you use is not even favor. Whatever you call it, blessings, unprecedented gifts from above, whatever you like to define it as, there are many people that are truly walking in a place of freedom, that have unlimited resources because they trust our Maker, our Creator. Now, I want to highlight two things to you today. And one is this. Many people have said that wealth can be wicked, but that's not true. Wealth is not wicked. Having riches does not make you wicked. It doesn't make you evil or whatever. It is how the person uses it. If you're using your resources to bless somebody else, that is a blessing, and we are blessed to be a blessing to many nations and many generations. But there are some that squander wealth and riches for things that are not good, lawlessness, wickedness, whatever. But those people will not remain in that place of receiving. Believe it or not, they will end up losing more. At the finish line, I'll put it that way. It may not seem, it seems like the wicked is winning. It seems like the lawless are winning. It seems like the dark side is winning, but that is not the truth. I want to tell you the truth today. Our ancestors were kings and queens. Our ancestors were royalty. Our ancestors did not work for other people. When is the last time you saw any king or queen working and slaving and being a servant to somebody else? You will never see that, because kings and queens take care of those who are their heirs or children, grandchildren, whatever you want to call it. They take care of their own. Their own does not have to go out and strive and struggle to make ends meet, because they live in the palace. They live in a castle. Their parents own it all. And you may say, well, my mother worked, my grandmother worked, my great-grandmother worked. I'm telling you, our ancestors were extremely wealthy. They were not working for people, okay? People were working for them in a sense. They had servants. That's right. Not slaves, but servants. But you have to come to the realization today to know for yourself who you are. Are you a slave? Are you a servant? Or are you free? Or if you truly are a king or a queen, a prince or a princess, you are free. You have hidden treasures inside of you. You only have to push and birth them out. Now, of course, there are people that are not going to tell you that. They're going to say it's not the truth, the naysayers, the haters. But you don't need to listen to that. You need to listen to the voice of truth for yourself, because sometimes we could get in our own way and we could trip our own selves up. So we don't need to go point fingers and blame anybody for anything that happens in our lives, because we are responsible for ourselves. Nobody else is. So we're not puppets, we're not robots. So to some capacity, we have to take accountability for what we do and what we do not do. If you're not waking up in the morning to command your day and pray, if you're not allowing your lifestyle to be a lifestyle of prayer, because prayer should not be what you do, prayer should be who you are. Your middle name should be prayer. Your first name should be praise. Your last name should be worship. Honestly, I'm just keeping it real with you today about what it should be. And a lot of times people get discouraged and get disappointed because things don't go the way they want them to go in their lives. But part of the reason why things don't go the way we want them to in our lives is because we are not doing our own part. We are not knowing the truth. It's not enough to believe or think anything. You could believe or think something all day long and it could still not be the truth. So it's necessary for each and every one of us to examine our own hearts and minds and get to that place, that safe place, that secret place, away from the clutter, away from the chatter, away from the noise, away from the distractions, and start writing the vision and making it plain. It doesn't matter who likes it or doesn't like it. This is your life. And you have the ability to change your life today, right here and right now. You don't necessarily have to have a vision board. You don't necessarily have to get a life coach. You don't have to necessarily sow a seed to a prophet or prophetess to get what you need today. And there's nothing at all wrong with people coming alongside to help you, but I'm telling you, the divine connections and helpers that our Maker, our Creator is sending to you, the name above all names, is not going to be charging you money to do it. They're going to want to do it because they've already done what they need to do to be financially secure or set. They're not looking to take from you. They're looking to give something to you because they want to see you succeed, because they have the right heart, the right mind, the right spirit, the right attitude. They're in the right position. They're in the right place, and they're in the right posture in their heart. They're not looking to take from you. They're going to be looking to give to you, because that's what spiritual parents do. That's what a spiritual mother, what a spiritual father does for those that have been entrusted to them by our Maker, our Creator. They're not looking to trap and trick you out of little dollars and cents. It doesn't work that way. Not in the true kingdom of our Maker, our Creator. Now, it may work that way for some wolves. It may work that way for some others that are betrayers that are looking to undermine some people, or some people just could be deceived about it. Regardless, be sure. Oh my goodness, that's a sign right there. Hold on. Okay, so I just saw a van drive by and it says key ? Lock and key 24/7. It says 365, something like that. It says lock and key. Now that's a sign in real time. I can't see what time it is right now, but whatever time this is, I saw key ? Lock and key 365 24/7. That's a confirmation right there in real time. I couldn't get the van on the video because it moved too quickly, up the street, down the street, wherever. But that's a confirmation in real time. Key, lock and key. So you have to know that your miracle, your blessing, your fulfilled promise, whatever is your portion, is under lock and key by our Maker, our Creator. That is going to be released to you when you're ready to receive it. Not 1 second before, not 1 minute before. You're not late. You're in a time and a season of preparation. You're not cursed. You're being positioned. You're not forgotten. You're being fueled. So don't let anybody talk to you in a negative tone. Don't let anybody use whatever were the things of the past or whatever to destroy your joy or to keep you from pursuing your dreams and the vision for your life. Because each and every one of us here we're here for a mission. Hi, how are you? I can't understand your name, but it looks like it says Hazel or Hazel and something else. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see your name. I'm going to read what you said. Loves me, this I know, for he tells me so. In flame and laughter he does not lie, for in my burning heart rises the joyous something. Okay, so anyway, today I'm not here to do anything but to encourage you to pursue your dreams, to never give up, to never give out, to never give up, and to know the truth for yourself, not what somebody else told you. You've got to know the truth for yourself and examine it. There's a lot that's spoken that is not true every day, and it's not the truth, and people are taking the lies, and that's why a lot of people are having these issues, because they are building their life story or foundation on something that is not the truth. So I'm going to tell you this. You can believe it or not believe it, but it is the truth. Whether you're married or unmarried, regardless of your marital status, there is one who fits perfectly with you. That is for you and only you and nobody else. Now, there are times when people make the wrong decisions, wrong choices, whatever. They go the wrong way. But we are not here to live this life and fly solo, because we're like the eagles. This is a metaphor. I'm not calling anybody an eagle, okay? But we're like the eagles. The eagles mate for life. And the eagles are monogamous. They're faithful and true to one another. They're loyal. So when you find that somebody has not done you right, or they left, or you left them, or whatever the situation is, that does not mean it's over. Don't misunderstand separation for removal. There are times when people are removed from your life because they were not meant to be in your life in the first place. But there are times where you will have a period of separation and you will come back together with this individual. It doesn't always have to be a kingdom spouse, husband, wife situation. It could be a parent. It can be a son or daughter. It could be anybody, a family member, a friend. It could be a business colleague, but we need to be kind to people. We need to not be so hasty to cut people off, because all of this so-called block, cancel people thing is just not good. It's not operating in true love, because people will disappoint. People will discourage. People will sometimes make the wrong decisions. But I'm telling you, somebody who was your enemy 10 years ago could be your friend next year or this year. Don't count out anybody. Don't easily dismiss people. People are not disposable. And don't allow anybody to dismiss you or disrespect you. We should be respected, but don't be a doormat. Yes, we're to care about people and share, but if you find somebody's taking advantage of you, whether they're a family member, a friend, it could be a business situation, a company. Perhaps you have your own business and your employees take advantage of you. Regardless of the scenario, you cannot allow it to continue, because it's going to weigh you down. It's a heavy weight you're not to carry. We cannot please people. We cannot be people pleasers. To keep it honest with you, most of the time we can't even please ourselves. But we need to please our Maker, our Creator, who does everything for us. Because I'm telling you, you may take it lightly today, but I want to share with you my story quickly. Okay, so I want to share my story with you quickly. I had a situation one time when I was not in a good situation as far as health. I was not able to walk and talk and all of that, but we have to definitely be thankful for whatever we have, or for whoever we have in our lives. We shouldn't be mumbling or grumbling or complaining about anybody. We're here to love, and we're here to care and share. So with all of that being said, today we're going to pray for every continent. We're going to speak blessings, and we're going to make declarations that are positive and productive. We're not going to give anything but what is good. Blessings to each and every one, to the four corners of the earth. So let's go. Let's make these declarations together. Perhaps you have something, put it in the comments, in the chat. Send it via email. And again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved Israel. I am here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything away from you. I'm here to encourage you, always. So be encouraged. We are to care about each other and bless each other, not the opposite. So I'm here to encourage you. I'm not here to discriminate against anybody. I'm not here to do anything other than to give encouragement to you, to know that there are hidden treasures inside of you. It doesn't matter what nation you were born in. It doesn't matter what anybody has said about you or who rejected you. You have hidden treasures inside of you that need to be used in this earth, in this land. I don't care what anybody says. They cut you off, they blocked you, they canceled you. They said all kinds of negative things about you. Well, hang in there. Don't give up. Don't give out. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep praying until something happens. Keep praising until something happens. Keep going. Don't stop being kind because somebody was rude to you or somebody wasn't nice to you. Keep going. Keep doing something good. Don't allow what you hear or what you see to cause you to be disappointed or discouraged. Don't become despondent or depressed. Always know that laughter and joy is available to each and every one of us. So each and every one of us is put here. I don't care who the person is or what people say about them. All of us are royalty. And we have a maker, a creator who loves each and every one of us. Yes. Our maker, our creator does not hate us. Our maker, our creator loves each and every one of us. But there are times when love corrects, and that's totally different. So I want you to understand that you have value. I want you to understand that your life matters, your voice matters, and you have something inside of you to contribute in this land, to bless other people. Whether it's food, music, business, entrepreneurship, philanthropy, real estate, counseling, whatever it is, we need you to do what you are to do. So with that being said, I want to encourage each and every one of you that the blessings are going to pour in. But it requires us to do something. It requires us to do our part. And we're going to pray. We're going to make powerful declarations to all of the continents. Because this whole earth is blessed. And all of us are blessed to be a blessing. Just remember, don't repay anybody for something they did wrong to you. Show them love and kindness. When we move in true love and true joy and true kindness, we can actually have those people who used to be enemies and betrayers become friends. And perhaps they won't be close to us again, but at least we can have that peace. We can have that peace and that unity rather than that friction and that division. So as you move forward today, remember, there's a solution to every conflict. There's an answer to every question. We only need to seek and find it, and our Maker will give us those answers and those solutions. We are blessed to be a blessing. So we're going to pray a prayer of gratitude. Then we're going to bless all of the nations, every continent, and close out of this live and come back at another time. You can pray in whatever language you have. If it's not English, that's fine. So let us pray and let us be thankful today. Because prayer is powerful, but when we pray, there's a right way to pray. And we always need to pray with love, unity, peace, respect, and words that are positive and sweet. Oh, El Shaddai. Oh, El Shaddai. The name above all names, the Most High. We come boldly before your holy throne of grace today, and we thank you for every good and perfect gift. We thank you that the birds are singing in the background. We thank you that today is such a gorgeous day outside, to go outside to take a walk, to enjoy the sunshine, and to enjoy all of creation. Today we just come to thank you for everything. We thank you for being able to see and hear, to be able to talk and walk. We thank you that we have shelter and food and clothing. Everything that we have, we're so thankful and grateful to you. Our hearts are overflowing with gratitude for everything you've given us. Help us to never take it for granted. Let us count our blessings one by one every day. No matter how small, how tiny the blessing, let us count the blessings twice and appreciate everything that you have given to us. Health, wealth, family, friends, neighbors, colleagues, even strangers. May we go out and bless the orphans and the widows, the strangers and the imprisoned. May we be the ones who help those who need help, to give food to those who need food, clean water to those who need clean water, clothing to those who need clothing, and help those who need shelter and transportation. May we not look the other way. May we look at the situation as if we were in their shoes. So we thank you for blessing us. And you put us here because we are blessed to be a blessing. May we go out and spread your love to the four corners of the earth, to every nation, every tribe, every tongue, every region, every territory, not just for people, but for all of creation. And we thank you that you have given us what we need to pray for all the nations. You said our homes are to be houses of prayer for all nations. You said our homes are to be houses of prayer for all nations. You have put us here to intercede. You have put us here to be prayer warriors, watchers on the wall, to be chain breakers, mountain movers, atmosphere shifters, to be bondage breakers, to be the ones who stand in the gap to make up the hedge, to be the ones who declare and decree a good thing to be established in the land of the living. So we thank you for every good and perfect gift. And we declare and we decree that every nation is blessed. Every nation is blessed beyond measure. We declare and we decree that the United States of America, North America is blessed, South America is blessed, Europe is blessed, Asia is blessed, Australia is blessed, Antarctica is blessed, Asia is blessed. All of the islands are blessed. All of the territories are blessed beyond measure because you have formed us with your hands and you have given us the ability to speak into the atmosphere words that will produce something tangible. So we speak life over all the nations to the four corners of the earth, all of the continents, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue. May we see your goodness and your greatness in the land of the living. And we thank you and we give you all of the glory, honor, and praise. We reverence you. We bow before you. And we thank you that your name is great and greatly to be praised. Please move us away from religions and traditions and legalism and bondage so that we can be free from all that is not the truth. And we thank you and we acknowledge you. And we're so thankful for the birds singing in the background. The song was so appropriate today. Please continue to lift us up so that we can lift others up, so that we can be those masterpieces that you created us to be, right here and right now in real time. And as we close out, we go back to that song, Under the Trees, Under the Leaves. We go back to the song, Lift Up, so we can lift up and be lifted up and lift others up. And this is by the many Vandals. This is Lift Up. Thank you so much for watching. Rantha, James, E, and King Sound.